There was a comment about Sonja made that I had bought some $2,000 dress in Miami that Zimmerman.
What about the Zimmerman $2,000 dresses and the $10,000 bags? Who's buying those? Because if
Do you know how many Zimmermans I bought? How many I always buy? How many like clothes? I do buy a lot of clothes. First of all, I do not have, look, I have, thank you, Mommy, family money, thank you, which is nice. But also, if they're gonna even put it on this, like I don't have a child that I pay for. Sonja's having to buy flights and things and clothes for her child. Also, they have mortgages and house. I'm just a single girl on my own.
If you really look at Sonja's, the clothing she wears and stuff, she obviously is not someone who feels comfortable, whether she can or not, spend certain sums on clothing.
Why do you both find it so hard to believe that Tinsley is supporting herself?
Well, how?
Because I know.
2 + 2 = what? I mean, stop. Why?
Remember, I know. That's why I invited Tinsley to come live with me.
You tell me, where is she supporting herself?
You know what I think? I think that the girls, because Scott was so generous, I mean, he would buy you a pocketbook here or, a handbag.
But a lot of girls have guys buy
Tinsley,
things for them.
I know. Believe me, I know. The point is, I think that they just didn't like you receiving these presents and things. It made them mad. I mean, they didn't like it, and they wanted you to be, and they didn't want you to be dating him. They wanted you to finish with him.
That's not. But anyway, I think that I don't know what I'm saying.
Because most boyfriends, you don't see these presents and things like that. But he's very generous.
I definitely didn't from my ex-husband, but yeah, we're Southern and whatever. And we spend money on clothes and
so I don't
it's
understand
ridiculous
these comments.
Well, the point is too is that Sonja. I mean, they know who. But I mean, it's not like I fell off the turnip truck or something, I mean, it's like they know me.
I mean, they have to have done something about her background as being a socialite, and the. Yeah. I mean, how did she do that?
Well, okay, what do we have to do every day when we get up to support ourselves? We have to go to a thing called a job and get a thing called a paycheck.
Right.
Yes.
A bank account.
And usually with those paychecks, you can't buy $3,000 and $4,000 worth of clothing at a shot and live in a $15,000 a month hotel
with $10,000
I mean,
bags every
we're
week.
not Cinderella.
Right.
Right. Whatever. Scott didn't make me, okay? And I just this is crazy.
I made her.
Exactly.
Why don't the ladies believe that you broke up with Scott?
Hold on. Let me just drink to that.
Nothing tracks. It doesn't track. You're still in the mix.
In the mix of what?
And you're still in the mix with Scott. The spending.
It's a mystery. I have no idea.
I don't know what happened. Some sort of conspiracy theory happened. For some reason, that triggered everybody to think that we were somehow still together. I have no idea, and it's so frustrating because actually, my dog Bambi had died, and I wasn't around the girls right after Miami that much, and I think it just started to get this whole thing brewing more. And
didn't they also sort of suggested at some point there was an arrangement?
Yeah.
Like,
I am not dating Scott. I actually
we don't know if you're dating, but there's an arrangement.
There's no arrangement.
My gut would be that she stays quiet about him. She doesn't say anything bad about him. She doesn't disparage his reputation. She keeps their relationship secret and says they're broken up, because if they're broken up, then we won't talk about him. Mm-hmm. And in return, he, keeps the credit card open.
Right.
That's what I would guess.
Which I tried to say 2 years ago, and I was accused of calling her a call girl. I wasn't saying she was a call girl. If you want to see someone and they want to float your bill for dresses and shoes so you can look pretty, I have no judgment on this.
As she said, you were a boozy blonde.
Well, that was Sonja.
Right. You were a boozy blonde.
I know.
And he needed somebody to
travel with. And
I mean, it was like insanity.
It was just so.
I mean, they're going to go through this. Why would you
and
waste
also,
your time doing
did you see how much I was sobbing at the circus?
Literally miserable.
I mean, an arrangement, I don't think I'd be crying that hard over. I mean, it would be easy.
So Dale, can we get you giving the definitive answer of, is Tinsley broken up with Scott?
Tinsley is definitely broken up with Scott, and
I'm
don't see
dating a couple people right now.
Yeah, she's actually, I'm accused. No, I've accused her of being a little floozy in Palm Beach because
Okay, stop.
because she dates one and then she dates another and then another. And the thing is, I love having her with me in Palm Beach, and she'll disappear for a couple of days with one and then disappear.
Okay,
with
stop. That is so terrible. But you'll call me and you're like, I'm like, how do you expect me to ever have a baby or get married if I'm not out?
true.
So stop calling me at night. She's like, come home, Tinsley, come home. Like, no, I'm not. If I go home, I'm never gonna get married or
I know, it's
have a
good, it's
baby. So
good.
I'm doing the work.
You're doing the right thing.
I'm doing
Good,
the work.
good.
Why do you think Ramona chose the same night as your cabaret show to throw the surprise party?
I think Ramona chose the same night to throw her party because she's just a bitch.
Ramona wanted to have a surprise party for me or for Dorinda, for anyone, just so she didn't have to go
And
to
we were
Luann's cabaret.
Exactly, and she actually
She's such a
She
brat.
actually told one of my friends, Greg Cleo, because when he called
Yeah.
to say, do you need a list of friends? She goes, oh no, I don't need to invite a lot of Dorinda's friends.
Or my friends, by the way. And it was for us.
So then we were put in a bad position because then we had to,
Yeah, wiggle over there and wiggle out.
but that was a waste of our time. We went there to go see Luann and she didn't let us come to the back.
She didn't even want to see us. She was
They
like,
were
okay, I can't do
go
this.
to the cabaret
Actually, what are you
necklace,
doing here?
go to the necklace table and take some pictures
Yeah.
with her
Yeah.
necklaces.
I had no idea they were waiting outside my dressing room. I was getting ready to go on stage.
She kicked us out. Luann kicked us
How
out.
do you think it felt? We fought traffic for 45 minutes to get there, to fight traffic for 45 minutes to get to our birthday party.
Right.
Supposedly throwing for us.
And then Luann kicks us out of the room.
I mean, it's like a high school play. You know, the parents want to come backstage, but they can't stay backstage because you have to go out and perform. They don't get it. So they need to get the out.
Just do what you have to do, because we have to get dressed. Well, they're gonna have to go. I love you guys, but I have to get on stage.
Luann's all about showing the effort, kissing the ring. You have showed up, kiss the ring.
Now go.
You can now leave.
Exactly.
You say in this episode that cabaret helps you live a new life without alcohol. What are your plans if the cabaret ends?
You know how you have certain men in your life that come along at a certain time of your life that help you through a certain part of your life? You know, cabaret is like the man in my life right now, and it's helped me get to where I am today. And if it's not there anymore, then I'll find another man.
Ramona trying to take off Tinsley's makeup situation.
Oh,
boy.
God.
Can I
That-
hear your thoughts on that?
She,
Inappropriate.
Ramona was so mean.
And she was mean to her.
She had just said to me that I wear too much makeup and that she looks better than I do and that I look old with all this makeup.
And then
that
did
she
she do
looks
this
old.
whole thing like, I look prettier than you are or something like that?
And you look old.
You look old for your age, and I look young for my age, and that's how it stands.
You know, I think what Ramona is saying is that Tinsley looks good without makeup. She looks really pretty without makeup.
Yes.
And Ramona knows that Tinsley has self-esteem problems and she's very self-conscious. I mean, for God's sake, the woman could not even wear a swimsuit in front of us.
And you never see her without her lashes. Have you ever seen? You've seen Tinsley without her lashes. I've never seen her without her
So
lashes.
for Ramona to say to her, you're not as pretty as me, you don't look as young as me,
says
was
that?
not nice. I don't know why she did that.
I think Ramona thought that she was doing Tinsley a favor by saying, you shouldn't wear so much makeup because you're so beautiful without makeup. But it was kind of a dig.
Who says that?
She's very high on herself right now. And she had Mr. Rum Guy there, giving her all this attention, and Mario, so maybe that's it.
I think Ramona's problem is not in the message, but the delivery.
It was just entirely out of line.
Yeah, exactly.
How do you say delivery? How do you deliver, you're not as pretty as me?
It's a really bad look for you to sit there and tell me you're 60-some and I'm 40-some and that I look old and like ugly because I wear too much makeup. Particularly when I'm like newly single and I was already crying about Scott in Miami. It was just mean. I started crying. I was emotional.
Totally out of line.
I mean, put that, no matter how you shake that in a shaker, it comes out the same drink.
So what is that? That was just all about Ramona feeling
Well,
herself?
why say that? Because, Tinsley is very insecure and very self-aware.
Yeah.
And, everything has to be perfect. So to say that really is, I sunk your battleship kind of moment.
But also, can we be honest? Ramona is not prettier than Tinsley and does not look younger than Tinsley, so the whole thing was bizarre.
Tinsley's hot.
She's beautiful.
She's hot. She's got a cute little body. She's got a look. You know, it's a look.
And has Ramona ever said something that harsh to you?
I mean, that's a joke. Isn't that a joke?